I just don't understand how we can get a new cord and it just be so fucked up.
Yeah, both cords were brand new, and this one we had bought by accident, and we weren't even using it anymore. We used it that one time, and then we hadn't touched it since the last time and it was broken. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? Like,
that was the worst purchase I've ever made.
Real talk though, luckily because of COVID, that store was closed, because I would have went back up there and been like, yo, we used this cord once. And I'd have riffed on them.
They're lucky they're closed right now.
Yeah.
No, but
you can always leave them a Yelp review.
No, but we figured out it wasn't even the cord. It was just the whatever gate that we couldn't get in because of noise.
Damn, I just thought of a great idea. I wish I would have loaded up the Happy Birthday song and played that right now.
Hold on, which Happy Birthday song? Because we'll get sued.
You think so? For the Happy Birthday song?
I don't know. Oh, the actual just low, just like the low key Happy Birthday song. Us. Let's hear it.
Oh no, I meant for a drop. I'm not fucking singing that loud. Too much pressure. I get stage fright.
I don't think I doubt he trademarked that shit. Who is the nigga who made that fucking Happy Birthday song?
Who cares?
That's true.
Can you imagine being the first one to sing
that? Hopefully he didn't hear that. Hopefully he does not listen to this podcast, because he's just like, damn, she doesn't.
The most popular song in the whole world.
This bitch don't give a fuck.
In America, at least.
Fuck her.
They have that song in every language.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. I feel like, other languages probably have their own version of the Happy Birthday song. But fuck that.
Do other languages have versions, the Stevie Wonder version of do they have like their own alternate version of birthday? They have to.
I feel like other countries for sure have their own versions.
And they probably also do ours too.
And some countries, I'm sure, don't even say happy birthday to niggas. They'd be like, yeah, fuck you.
I'm trying to think. My friend, we made a happy birthday. We made a happy birthday video for her over the quarantine. And I think her family, what they did send was happy birthday, but in Arabic.
Did it sound like a birthday song?
Yeah.
So
like maybe at least in some, yeah.
But the
at least
language
in some,
is totally different.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Some languages, the one word in English be like 4 in there. So hitting the same bars.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Niggas trying to get happy birthday into them bars, and you can't fit them same. So it probably might not roll off the tongue the same way.
Right.
But I would like to be. I wish I knew happy birthday in a couple different languages.
Well, shit. Early birthday, I should say.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I guess by the time the podcast drops, we'll be on birthday.
Sin exclusive.
Hey, and for people who are wondering what this podcast is, it is the End of the Day podcast for your bitch asses.
End of the Day podcast.
Oh, yeah. Big episode too. Episode 80. Big 80.
Episode 80. Birthday episode.
Yeah, for real. Real talk.
Sipping on the Cavassier.
Sipping on a Cavassier is definitely a special episode. I've never had Cavassier before.
Me neither.
What's the verdict?
It's kind of burning the back of my throat, and
I feel like
cool.
I feel like a grown adult right now. I feel like I should have a smoking jacket on, a velvet jacket of some sort.
I feel like I'm in public.
Being slippers, like Playboy slippers, and smoking a cigar.
Ooh, I've never smoked a cigar.
That's crazy.
Is it though?
Kind of.
Cigars are kind of fucking nasty. I feel like people that
it's a lot of cigars. Yeah, it's pretty much a bunch of cigarettes in one.
It's just weird.
Yeah, see, I don't even like cigarettes, so.
Because technically, you're just supposed to like puff it in your mouth and
you don't really smoke it.
You're like a
that.
smokehouse.
Just put it on your lip and let it give you.
They got like flavor and shit like that, but like, I mean, I've smoked them before. They're just intense. It's a lot. It's not really enjoyable. You do get like almost a high off of it. It's not the same as like a weed high. You don't get like the munchies and shit like that.
I'd much rather.
But you do get like a rush, like
have a cigar?
Like smoking a cigarette, kind of.
Yeah.
But pack it with just tree.
Well, because it's like a rush of nicotine essentially. Have you ever had nicotine before? Nicotine is like
I've had nicotine
and maybe like a e-cigarette or something. Because you said
I did.
Like a regular.
I smoked hookah for a while.
Oh yeah, so you know the rush that nicotine gives you.
Yeah, but that headache though, like
I
don't like the lightheadedness.
Well, that's usually tends to go away for people who like anyone you see who smokes cigars regularly.
Yeah.
They probably don't get headaches. they're not getting headaches.
My boy Rep had me fucking smoking hookah crazy for a minute.
just because he smoked hookah, a lot of hookah?
Yeah, him and his boy Anto, they would come through and he would have the big tabletop thing where you burn the coals. You gotta,
of course.
And I'll never forget my boy Rep, bro. He literally was heating the coals up in my room and dropped it on my rug and just burned a hole in my fucking.
I mean,
TT will exclusive.
Apparently, those are crazy bad for you. Hookahs.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it's worse than cigarettes.
Yeah,
Way
that's what they
worse.
say.
It's like a whole 3 packs of cigarettes.
I mean,
that's
you're
what they
literally
say.
putting like wet tar on this like piece of foil and burning it with coal. I can't imagine that being very healthy.
No.
Shit's crazy, man. Hookah's crazy.
Yeah.
It is pretty intense. It's very popular in New York. Like, super fucking popular. I'd say just on the East Coast, because even in Boston, it's pretty popular.
Word.
They have like hookah bars everywhere. That's like the thing to do. Meet shorties at the hookah bar.
To just smoke cigarettes.
Oh, smoke hookah, which
You know
is
they got-
classier.
You know they got oxygen bars, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
They have those in Vegas, and it's very handy.
You went?
Yeah, it really helps. I had a migraine.
When you're out of breath, you pull up,
No.
get some air.
Get some
You know what I'm
oxygen?
saying?
No, I was super hungover, and
Do they have like fart oxygen?
what?
Like,
Like you fart and someone just smells it?
well, no, it smells like a fart. Because what kind of air did you get? I'm sure you got a scented air.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Did you know?
probably like
Appellations.
vanilla or something.
That's what I'm saying. What is did someone have like fart scent?
No.
Oh my god. Let's get off fart sense. Welcome to episode 80, y'all.
Whoop, whoop.
Another special episode. Every episode,
Like every
special,
episode is
you know what I'm
special.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Especially in these times, man.
This is correct. We're still living in the pandemic times. The pandemic
This
is
is
still
really
going on very
crazy.
strong. Still very much a part of our daily life is the pandemic life.
Hey, man.
It's 5 months now.
It's just normal at this point.
It's going on like 5 months. Yeah, exactly. For this long? I mean, how long does it take for something to become a habit? I think it's like 20-something days.
And
Doing
this
something
is,
repetitive.
I think we're like 4 months in or something.
Yeah, it's 4 or 5, I think. Was kind of started like,
Dude,
what?
I have no idea. I don't
I
even know
know.
what today is.
Well, you said the lockdown was in March, so.
Yeah, March 15th.
That was when the lockdown started?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long before the lockdown was
I feel like
Corona?
January.
That's what we first started hearing about Corona.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But like so many other things were happening, and Corona was so far away at that time that it wasn't really
Seemingly
affecting
so.
anything.
Man, this
It-
year really came and went.
Or
It's not over, but
yeah, no, I know what you mean though. In that regard, like you don't really have any expectations for the rest of the year.
I mean, is there anything I'm excited for? Some things are open, which are kind of dope.
I mean, just the stuff that I do is not open. The stuff
Yeah,
that
the
I
bars
did is
and
not
stuff.
open.
I mean, yeah, nightlife, when all this blows over, is going to be a very slow trickle.
That's what I mean. Like, when is that? When do we even start to see headway on that? You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
2022.
more organized little events, I feel like.
That's what they say.
Little.
About,
We
that's what they say.
will.
That's what they say about concerts. They say concerts won't even come back till 2022.
Yeah.
yeah, like probably big concerts, but I would imagine performances, you know?
So I just wonder what the shift in music will be, because those artists still have to eat and live. There's artists who
Maybe it's Twitch.
only make a certain amount of money off of their catalog as far as it's streaming well, and really make most of their money off of live performances. So,
Yeah.
because like even with Twitch, that's like it's still a barrier. There's still like a disconnect because it's through a screen.
No, I feel you. I think, like, in actuality, it's probably going to be more like people just being afraid to really be around people. Because I'm not going to feel comfortable going to a concert for a while.
Yeah, and
Real shit.
I don't know what it would take for me to even feel comfortable. Like what I would need from a venue. Like what would make me feel okay to be around people.
Space, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
6 feet.
Or maybe it just would be desperation, honestly, just because I want to go out that bad.
Man. Well,
hopefully soon. We'll start to see.
Soon.
Honestly, I just wanted other people to start doing it so we can see how it affects them, and then we'll know if we can go out anytime soon.
That's real.
Yeah, because I just need other people to go out so I can see how, let them be the test dummies, essentially.
Yeah. I definitely will not be one of the first people out.
Oh, hell no. Hell fucking no.
Yo, last week we kind of started the episode with some artist music. So
yeah, that was fucking tight.
I figure why not kick off episode 80, birthday episode with one more, you know what I'm saying?
You want to play that, John?
Yeah, so this is an artist. Found him through the internet, or actually he found me because I did some work with my other homie, and pretty much he saw it and we started talking, and he just dropped his project. So it's called For Loyalty and Ambition, and this is Speedy with a $.
Let's do it.
Let's run that.
T-Will exclusive.
He had nothing to do, that's how he started breaking rules. He was hanging out with the wrong crew, with something to prove. He saw the game as a shoe, if it fits he could wear it to school, but that don't make it cool. He just had something to lose when you trying to turn 1 to a 2 and you trying to get through. But they don't care who is who, bust it down then I break through the booth. Yeah, ear like Bluetooth. I cracked the door, raised the roof. He stayed down, but his friends went to hoop. He was stuck on the stoop. You haven't slept in them shoes. He say roaches outside his room, trying to get to his shoes. Just some Air Max 92s, cause he tired of wearing them boots. Don't let up, don't let loose. Soon as he start breaking moves, he gon' try to go chase for the moves. He had nothing to do, that's how he start breaking rules. He was hanging out with the wrong crew, with something to prove. He saw the game as a shoe, if it fits he could wear it to school, but that don't make it cool. He just had something to lose when you trying to turn 1 to a 2. You trying to get through, but they don't care who is who. But sit down, then I'll break through the booth. Don't try to play me, I won't go for nothing. These cameras everywhere, they flashing like I'm Ruffy. That nigga Speedy like he must be up to something. You fall for anything if you don't stare for something. I tried to tell him I could do it off the muscle. They watch me double up, I feel like Nipsey Hussle. I hear him politicking, but they really love me. I hear him hating, I could really do him justice. He tried to play, we let it burn like he was us. Don't say my name, don't play no games, don't tell me nothing. And I forgive you if you really ever trust me. I play my role, but I can never really love you. You do me wrong, and niggas still can never judge you. I feel that stress when I get close to all my brothers. And if you missed DG Khaled got another one. Speedy up, next day like, damn, you got nothing to do. That's how he start breaking rules. He was hanging out with the wrong crew, with something to prove. He saw the game as a shoe, if it fits he could wear it to school, but that don't make it cool. He just had something to lose when you trying to turn 1 to a 2 and you trying to get through. But they don't care who is who, but sit down then I break through the roof in your ear like Bluetooth. I cracked the door, raised the roof. He stayed down, but his friends went to hoop. He was stuck on the stoop. You haven't slept in them shoes. He say roaches outside his room. Ooh.
T-Will exclusive.
Hell
Hey.
yeah. That shit slaps.
Hey, that
Shit is fire, for real.
So shout out my boy Speedy.
Yeah, shout out Speedy for that one.
You can get that on iTunes, pretty much any streaming platform.
on all your
DSPs. But yeah, what else is going on? Because I feel like
Did you see these Union 4s?
the Union 4s. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Did you see them, Kristen?
No, I'm gonna Google it.
Go look at them right now. If you're listening, go look at the Union 4s right now. The whole idea behind them. I'm a Jordan 4 guy. I like Jordan 4s. If you like Jordan 4s, the whole idea behind them is that they were like it was like a sketch. It was like the early concept of the 4. That's like what the early idea of the 4 was supposed to look like.
Oh, that looks super tight. I've seen it before, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah. See, I my whole thinking is like it's weird that like you would. So you make you're drawing up the concept of a shoe, and then you redesign it and come out with the actual design that everyone loves. And then years later, when you've sold this shoe pretty much into the ground, you try to sell me the original concept sketch of the shoe that didn't actually make it.
And
I feel like that's more for, sneaker enthusiasts, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a union collab, so not a lot of people are going to get it, but the people that appreciate maybe the history of the Jordan 4.
Which is what, I'm totally down for. Like, if let's say you sought after the one that was produced, when they were making the early 4s, as a collector. But for Nike to be like, oh, here's the one that didn't work. Nigga, like, I don't know. That's what I feel.
It looks like a toy. I feel like if anything, you just buy that just to like put it in a case.
It does look like it is like a kid's version almost. It does look like a kid's version of the shoe. But hey, I'm gonna still try to get it and probably take an L on it, just like everything else that I try to get from Nike in 2020.
Yeah, dude, sneaker cops have been
What's up with that, man?
They've been pretty rough this year, man.
Dude, I feel like it's just been getting worse to the point where it's just like not even fun anymore.
Dude, literally, people just have nothing to do, so they're ready.
Why is that market not slowed down at all? Like, people are out of work. The economy's all fucked up, but niggas is still buying shoes. Niggas is still buying shoes. It's crazy. It's bonkers to me. Like that market has not slowed down at all. Prices for shoes have just gone up to even crazier heights. After the Jordan documentary, all the Jordans, just specifically the Jordan 1s, just went
and
up.
Now it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I peeped that. It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect timing for pandemic.
Yo, speaking of Netflix, I have to shout out this new series we're watching. It's called Ragnarok.
Yeah. Oh, you started watching that,
bro?
I seen it. I didn't watch it.
TT will exclusive.
Real shit on everything. This show is really dope. So I would recommend it to who's ever listening. Go check it out.
This is not paid. They didn't pay. So like fuck Ragnarok low key, but like they're
it's actually a foreign series, but they dub it in English.
I've noticed there's a lot of that on Netflix. In general.
That takes a lot of work, and to do it well, and it's done well. So
because one thing I didn't even notice till like 20 minutes in, I was like, hold on,
is this shit
He
dumb?
ain't even talking. That ain't even him.
No, it's actually I believe it's in. Is it Norwegian?
I have no idea, but it's
Dutch?
Some of the shots are really beautiful.
German?
Yeah,
like iconic.
They be using like drones and shit,
bro. Because they're out in like a really beautiful area. It's dope.
Like Switzerland.
They probably are using drones.
They be using drones,
and there's glaciers.
What is it about it? When you first got your shit, were you mad addicted to it?
Droning?
Yeah. Were you just trying to go out all the time with it or not?
Flying around is definitely fun. Yeah, I was just pulling up like literally on the side of the road and flying it around.
Right.
I did it in the canyon, and that's where I got my finger cut up from the blades.
Okay.
Because I literally pulled it over, and then it ended up hitting my car and falling over.
For the listeners, I just got a brand new drone, so.
Sin exclusive.
And honestly, that drone's fucking tight.
Yeah,
looks so clean.
I can't wait to
give to myself,
dude. Yes. Hell yeah. You gotta treat yourself.
Yeah, I figured like nowadays, like the best gifts that I'll get are the ones I get for myself. So I'll make sure I get something special every year.
Yeah, Sin, I know you got a lady, bro. So
I mean,
you do and you don't like, but I know she's out there.
Of course.
I feel. Aren't you doing something with her? Like.
Yeah. I mean, so it's like a weird relationship because it's like, it's not. I don't let. I know there's only an extent, so I don't let people in. That's why that relationship is what it is, because Shorty hasn't been let in. The gates have not opened. The sound gates have not opened.
You gotta open the gates.
Yeah, because it's not right, so I don't want to waste time. So it is what it is, the extent of the relationship.
The gates are closed.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen to this podcast, does she?
No, but even if she did, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
She would know what's up. She knows it's good. But yeah.
Sin exclusive.
Because I'm honest, I'm an open book. I can't not live my truth in that regard.
As long as you're honest, that's all that matters.
Yeah. But nah, life is okay right now in that regard. It's just like you're just not meeting it. Like, you know, I've just been, luckily I have like a solid group of friends, because like if I did it, I wonder what those people are doing right now to stay sane. Like I have you guys, I have like, you know, a couple other people, but like, you know, people who don't have anyone, because LA's
They're buying sneakers.
Yeah, because a lot of people live
shopping,
retail
therapy. It's
a
real.
lot of people move out here and don't move out here with the intent to make friends. They move out here with the intent to like work and like hustle and like make money and act or whatever.
I'm sure a lot of people have moved like back home.
I feel like that's got to be the case, because I mean, you think about it, LA is an expensive city to live in. So, but it's for a reason. So if that reason is non-existent, what's the purpose of living in LA?
I want to shout out my boy James, because he came back from DC.
Yeah, what's up with him? He was supposed to pull up.
Well, so he's starting work again. The restaurant's opening back up.
Oh,
so
that's pretty sweet.
I wonder if DC's like on a different phase than we are. I feel like LA is going to be the last city to really come back.
I mean, LA was doing good at first, and then shit started getting fucked up.
We just have too many variables. We have like crazy homeless population, then we have all the nightlife, and then I feel like,
which actually has been shut down. That's been pretty consistent. The nightlife has pretty much been non-existent.
Some bars were open.
In all our malls, dude, we have so many
even
malls.
when they are open, they're not open to the places that are open, or even they're not open to the extent where it's like you see on the news a place got shut down because 5,000 people try to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not places that we would go to.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
One of my friends said she went to a place in the valley, and she said it was just like a regular night.
Wow.
She said she felt very unsafe, honestly.
She pulled up, though.
Yeah.
She walked in.
Obviously not like...
Yeah.
Was she masked up? Did she wear a mask?
Yeah. But people were walking up to their table and like trying to talk to them and like...
Without mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, you really can't trust how someone looks under that mask.
Yo, that's some...
I've seen quite a few girls who, when they're masking, and I was like, whoa, shit, you got some nice eyes. You got some nice ass eyes. The rest of that mask, yeah. Some of these girls have definitely, and it's just natural because eyes are just different. They speak different.
It's kind of nice though.
Yeah, to not have to look at the whole.
I mean, I guess maybe in a weird way, like you could just like actually get to.
It's crazy how much emotion you can tell from just the eyes. Because if you imagine all you could see were eyes,
well, I
you would
mean,
still be able to know the excitement, anger,
people
sadness.
People
all in the eyes.
People still do the smile walk by with me. You know how when you walk by someone and you just, you know, you smile, you know, yeah. And people still do it with their mask on, and they still know because it's still, you know, a lot of this in the eyes.
Yeah.
So like
that's all you can do with the mask is like put the little smile.
It's the new norm.
100%.
Yeah, exactly. No, I've definitely done that with quite a few people, and it's just like it's where you just know you're smiling at each other, like greeting each other in that way.
Yeah, shit's wild,
dude. The new norm is crazy.
Man,
I wonder when
there is no norm because now we have UFOs. I mean, we've always had UFOs. Let's be real.
That's my whole thing about this. I'm like, yo, isn't this just like par for the course? Isn't this just like regular shit? Haven't the UFOs always been here? Haven't we already known about this shit? It's just now the government is deciding to tell us about it. Is that what's going on?
But that's a really huge step.
I mean, me personally, I feel like why would they, like, what is the problem with keeping why are you keeping this a secret?
Honestly, do you want to hear my doomsday like story that I think is going to happen?
What?
I just feel like they're trying to warn us like, hey, there's aliens. So that way they're preparing us so that when they come and like shut us down. Or if
Who,
they
the
do
aliens?
something. Yeah, if they come and try to like terraform our shit.
That we hold on. You're saying that they don't tell us because
No, they've already they've told us now because they want us to prepare. They want us to like consciously like understand, like wrap our head around the fact that aliens exist.
I mean, maybe. I wonder. I feel like whatever reason they think of is they tell us is going to be bullshit, because at the end of the day, from the second that aliens landed, from the second we discovered other life outside of this world, they should have just let us know. They should have said, "Hey, like we're not the only ones."
But that's why.
Of course, they want to deny, because I felt like government has always felt as if we're not ready. You know what I'm saying?
Which doesn't make any sense for the government to say that. They're essentially saying that for some reason, these human beings within the government are different people than normal day-to-day people.
I just wonder what the aliens are doing here.
They're probably just
You
living.
think that's what they're gonna say
What?
about all of this?
That they're different than.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, as a.
We can't even handle race.
You in the government, everyone in the government is just a normal person like us. What makes you think you can handle it more than an average person, as far as the idea that aliens exist? Like, that's why I don't believe that excuse that they don't tell us because they think we won't be able to handle it. So what makes you think you can handle it? Like, you're not. Well, you're telling me everyone in the government is just like totally okay with knowing that aliens exist? No, I don't believe that. That would not. That's why I don't think that's the reason. I think
knowledge is power, and that's why they control what
weapons.
they tell us.
I think it's probably comes down to weapons.
Weapons?
Probably comes down to weapons, like some sort of.
I think it's
weaponry.
all technology.
Yeah, some sort of weaponry, some sort of technology that they wanted to control and not have everyone know that they had it. But I think it's stuff that's beyond their comprehension or knowledge, and so they need everyone to help them with it. Maybe, I don't know. Like, as far as the theory is, why is it telling us now as opposed to when it happened? But like, I think it just comes down to just like weapons and power, and like they didn't want to tell everyone because they didn't want everyone knowing. But
imagine there is just a gatekeeper to like literally just infinite knowledge, and they're just slowly giving us shit.
That's
like,
exactly what's happening.
Technology has kind of, I mean, I don't want to like guess the whole podcast, like, but my whole thing is that like, what if technology, say the iPhone, how they slowly trickle out the iPhone, that kind of same concept, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I say right now at this current moment, the current gatekeeper would be time. Time right now is the only thing that has been allowing us to see more and more of the fucking like future and more of like what's to come. That's the only thing that lets it. If that shit stops and we stop, then that's pretty much the end of it.
Time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine if you could go back in time.
Dude, I'm sure that
shit would be crazy.
I'm sure. Like, if that was the case, someone would have came back and told us like, "Yo, chill."
What do you mean?
They'd have told us like, "Yo, stop doing that. Like, stop doing whatever you're doing. You're fucking shit up." If we ever are able to jump through time at some point, I think that person would have already come back and helped us to change something.
Yeah. Or they're stopping everyone from, what if it's like super expensive?
But then that's the whole thing.
What if?
That's the whole thing. Then it gets mad complicated, because like, if Kristen can travels back in time and prevents the death of John F. Kennedy, our timeline doesn't cease to exist. It just creates another timeline that exists. So our timeline doesn't change. We still are living the same shitty 2020. But then there's a whole nother timeline that's created.
That's how the movies paint it.
That's one theory.
Yeah.
My hope is that if Kristen went back in time and saved John F. Kennedy, it would affect our timeline, and she would come back and we would be living, and maybe, not to say that saving John F. Kennedy would have created a utopia, but, you know, like, that might be one of the moves that
a lot of assassination
time traveling Kristen would have done to
time traveling Kristen.
Yeah.
Just like, what if she stopped all the assassinations?
Ooh.
MLK.
Fucking stopped fucking Chris Brown from like hitting Rihanna that night. Just
just like grabbed his arm,
dude. That night,
man,
shut him down.
Fucking,
that would be crazy.
We shouldn't make any jokes about it.
It's not a joke.
It would just be crazy if you could travel in time and the things you could change. Like, if you changed them, though, the effect on the current timeline might be different to the point where we might not have progressed. We might have progressed. We might not have progressed. Things might have not happened. Because you think about, even with Chris Brown and Rihanna, that moment was a big moment for just like both of them and how they handled it in that situation. Let's say
Chris's fan base.
Exactly. So let's say that doesn't happen, right? He never experiences that. He's never humbled by that moment. He's never changed.
Never got hooked on drugs, and
or he could have been. He could actually be worse.
You think?
If that moment never changed him and humbled him and made him into, I guess, what some people say, the better person that he is now compared to that, what he did then. Because
do we know he's a better person now?
I mean, that was the only time he ever physically abused someone, even though it was once, like I've never heard of another moment like that.
He's had a lot of accusations since then.
As far as from who?
Yeah, like, I did not have that bitch in my house, or I did not rape that bitch, I think is what he tweeted or something.
Oh, and that did turn out that chick was crazy though. That chick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but
to tweet that is kind of crazy.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Well, the girl, like, the story behind that was a lot. I remember it being a lot of her being in his house and like a lot of crazy shit happening. So with stories like that, see, the thing with Rihanna was that we saw what happened.
Yeah, you could physically or
you
see that.
With that situation with her, with that other chick, one, nothing happened to her. Two, it was he said, she said, and like, so it makes it a more difficult situation just all around.
All I can say is, like, also in those times there is a never proof. You know what I mean? So there's, it's never going to just be he said, she said, right? Like, that's all it is. And it's just, who do you believe more? Like, who, I mean, I don't know the facts of this situation, but in general, that's why it's hard to like question if something is like real or not, because it's, if it is real, that's really fucked up.
I mean, for everyone, I'm sure it's just hard to imagine. Your life is just out there for public opinion, whether you want it or not, right? And everything you do is judged. Every move you make is talked about and gossiped about, whether you, once again, you share this information or not, because people are just constantly prying in. So, like, situations that you want to keep private, you try to, and then you have the public figuring out or just seeing itty bitty parts of it, like small parts of it, and creating their own narrative. So now you have these people saying these things about you or whatever it is, and you might have not even done anything close to that. So now you're forced to make a statement, do an interview, whatever it is. Like, it's just a weird, and that's not even to even put it on Chris Brown or whatever. That's just any celebrity. That's, I would say, even with Meg Thee Stallion right now, with her shit. Like, she got shot in the foot and is forced to, like, have to come out and make statements.
Did you watch her live?
When she was like, she's like kind of broke down and started crying and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that.
She said she never hit him.
What was that?
She said she never laid hands on him.
I don't. But what did she say? What did she say happened? She's still not saying what happened.
No.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just not making any sense.
Yeah, but it will at some point.
Something went down. Cause
that's what I mean. Yeah. Because will it? Because there are things in hip hop that have never been explained before that have just like been just a mystery and people have just assumed.
I don't know.
So I wonder, will it? Because it needs to. Because the thing is
quarantine, bro, it has to come to surface. Everyone's watching that right now.
Because
that's a big thing in culture. Well, that's never happened.
This nigga's not in jail. So if she's saying she didn't do anything, and he straight up shot her in her fucking foot, bro.
Why?
Like, there's no it. at that point, why does it matter to me? Lock this nigga up. Like this, like at that point, I don't even care why. If you just straight up, if that's the reason, it's just boggling my mind right now.
Was it only them two in the car?
No, because when they got arrested, it was them and then their friend, and then the driver. The driver, I think.
I think it was her best friend because they had just posted photos and they had just left like Kylie Jenner's house, and then they were in their bathing suits and they were headed to another party or to a home or something. It just doesn't make it like. It's just I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's a really weird story.
And the way Megan's handling it, I would prefer if she just didn't make any statements at all.
Oh, really?
I would prefer that just because she's being so like she's addressing the fact that she didn't put hands on him, but not saying, all right, so then what? So then you're saying, are you saying this nigga shot you? I don't think it's snitching if you're like, yo, this nigga shot me. Like this whole, I think that's what's kind of going on here. And if it is, this whole like not trying to look like a snitch.
That's what you
like a nigga shot you.
I think she's just like keeping her business private until she's really ready to say that. She just had to speak the piece that she couldn't take anymore. Like she never hit him. Like just stop talking about that.
Well, that's what's not making any sense because as far as the statute of limitations, she would have to keep quiet for like 20 years before she could talk about it. So if she's gonna say this nigga shot me, she's gonna have to have to say it. So either she's gonna have to say it or she's not. That's what I mean. Like if she says it anywhere in an interview or anything, this nigga Tory's getting locked up. Police can press charges. She doesn't even have to press charges. Police will press charges.
Is that really how it works?
Yeah. Once you commit a crime, if you commit a crime and the police know you did it and they want to, and you like robbed my house, even if I don't want to press charges and they know you did that crime, they can press charges. The police know you did a crime.
Man.
So that's what I mean. This is the like that's what's really bugging me. She's just saying, "Oh, I didn't put like." Then what happened? What's going on? Because I feel bad for you. But at the same time, you're saying not to make jokes about it to everyone, but people want to know because you're just leaving the situation so up in the air. So people are just talking about it without any real information. You're just saying bits and pieces. So I understand. That's why I said I would prefer if she just, because she's off. You seen her how she broke down? She just lost her fucking mom, which was her best friend and her manager, bro. Like that's fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah, but I think that people really do like their fans and they feel like they owe them something, especially because they would be nothing without them.
I agree.
So I think I liked watching her live. I thought it was nice that she was very sincere and very honest.
I'm totally for the live, but I feel like she keeps bringing up the people who were making jokes about it, and I'm like, yo, that's par for the course. Who's not catching jokes in 2020? Even with the most sympathetic story, you got to put that in the rear view. You bringing it up that's only feeding them because they were making it in the live.
I feel you, but if someone's gonna actually ask me not to make jokes about it, I'm gonna actually not do that.
The only people who were doing it, who were responding to that in that way, were like celebrities who made jokes. The internet.
Most of them apologize though.
That's what I mean. That's the only people who were like responded positively. The internet, I still am seeing memes, jokes, all that shit.
Drea got unfollowed by Savage, and she used to have
I think she lost her
sponsorship.
I think she lost her sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
Did
you guys hear about the men's Savage line coming up?
It's skin.
If it's just skin shit, I'm with it. I'm definitely gonna buy some stuff and like exfoliate and all that shit because I do need that shit for the skin.
Yeah, she used.
But if it's makeup and shit, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
Yo, I'm down for some
Rocky.
moisturizer.
What, A$AP Rocky's promoting it?
Yeah.
Hold on, no
He's the
way.
model.
Hold on, get
Her and
the
him
fuck
together.
out of here.
That's tight because they used to be in music videos together all the time.
They're mad. They're
remember the
super
Fashion
cool.
Killer music video?
Yeah, no, they're super cool.
Yo, if they become partners, that would be
That was the relationship that I personally wanted. Like, everybody was always pushing this Drake Rihanna narrative. And I was like, yeah, you could tell Rihanna didn't really fuck with Drake like that.
She's bigger than Drake.
And but
No.
ASAP and Rihanna, I always fucked with that. They always looked like a nice little pairing.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one artist that I kind of wish was releasing more music. A$AP Rocky. He really is inconsistent. Like,
as when you say inconsistent, do you mean the quality?
No, just in quantity. He hasn't dropped music in a minute.
Yeah, I would say he is
doing other things.
Maybe because he's not really doing. He doesn't really what like the other things are what like fashion campaigns and shit like that. But he's not really like putting out many other things like what he did the shoes with Under Armour. He did the collab with
Those
Guess.
were not very.
I had fucked with them. They were just kind of. They were just a little.
Those, though.
I would rock them. They were just a little expensive. That was the only thing for me. They were just a little pricey. And now the resale's even crazier. So that was the only thing. But they weren't for everybody though. I can understand most people hating them shits. They look like Osiris's, like big ass skate shoes.
I mean, there definitely was a time for those shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wearing DC and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen a pair of DC shoes earlier when I was looking
At the thrift store?
a pair. Yeah.
You should definitely make. Kristen's like doing some fire ass fucking refabrication, remodeling shit to some shoes. You should definitely do it to some fucking.
It was like pink, like
DC, the DC
plasticky.
shoes. Yeah.
What is that stuff called? Like PVC.
PVC.
It was like that, but different levels of pink. It kind of looked like a Sketcher.
Yeah.
Or like a 95.
But then he did the shit with Guess. Like, yeah, I don't know what A$AP's doing, honestly. I don't know what else other stuff he's doing.
Probably just big chilling.
I mean, yeah. Why not? Fuck.
Did you guys see the SpaceX team landing?
Yes. I seen the end of it. I
saw them in the water.
I seen them landing.
Yeah, just in the pictures.
Yeah,
that's hella tight though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can't believe you can go out to outer space and come back in one piece.
Yeah, I don't know. Space is weird. I'm like, I feel it. I understand it, and we definitely need to. But Earth is just fucked up. Like, there's nothing in space right now that I feel like is gonna fix Earth.
Dog, the aliens.
I feel like I feel like that's what the aliens might have that we don't. They have unification on their planet, which gives them the ability to travel further in space. We're too
busy fighting each other
on the fucking planet,
acting like animals.
Yo, if we were all unified and all of our resources was all unified all over the planet, can you imagine how far we could probably travel in space? We'd be fucking traveling so far. And I think that's really what we're missing is the unification on planet Earth. Because
somebody always wants to be number one.
Yeah, what the fuck? We need to be unified here so that it's crazy because like we always paint aliens as their race entirely coming to our planet. And our planet doesn't possess that compatibility with each other to travel to other planets like that. Unless it's like some super far in the future movie.
Yo,
I feel like watching a space movie.
I love space movies.
They're the best.
Interstellar's the very best.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
It's pretty good. It's not. It's not. It's spacey, but it's like there's no aliens or anything, and no action. There's just like space traveling.
It's just a different part of space.
Yeah.
Life's about to be a alien movie pretty soon.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
You think so?
I think some shit's gonna pop off end of the year. Might fuck around and see an alien in my living room.
Do you think there's any aliens already on Earth?
Yeah,
like
hold on.
living
So did they talk?
us?
I mean,
trying to get an alien on the pod.
What did they say they found? What did the government say they had?
Off-Earth vehicles.
Yeah, they said that they.
Which I love how that sounds.
Watch you find out them off-Earth vehicles be a fucking Segway.
Well, and they also released some UFO footage, but I mean, of course, there's a ton of UFO footage already, but since it was coming straight from the military, it was kind of a little bit more credible, I guess you could say. But
I'm sure that's what they got segways from. Aliens.
Segways?
Yeah, I'm sure they found a crash ship and there was some segways on them. They were like, word. Yo, what the fuck? That Bobby Schmurder site was fake?
Yeah, dude. So they put up a BobbySchmurder.com.
Damn.
And then it turned into some like healthcare.
What?
Link like after.
Oh, okay. So it was like actually did something good.
I mean, but they were using his name to promote like their app.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to do that. I don't know.
Chris don't give a fuck.
I think that's kind of fucked up. I mean, he's in jail and like.
Yeah, don't be using this nigga's name. That's
and they
funny.
really played it off to like make it seem like it was some shit for him. Like,
Did he get money though?
No.
Oh, if he didn't get no money, then fuck that.
Yeah, fuck
they
that
literally
shit.
just bought the domain and fucking hosted a countdown and then some other shit on this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're saying that there might be an early prison release. So
I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'd love to see what happens when he comes out. Like,
Now's the time to get out
when he
early.
comes home, that'd be crazy.
With
he
Corona.
better have his mask on in the music video and then
Dude.
take it off and like be on some.
I just wonder what the first song when Bobby Schmurder comes home is gonna sound like.
I hope it's good.
I mean, it's going to be good. I just wonder what the vibe's gonna be like. Is it gonna be
You
like?
think it's gonna be angry, or you think it's gonna be like?
Nah, it's definitely gonna be like that
Boss
party.
up.
It's gonna be that party shit. It's gonna be like fucking hot nigga, but it's gonna damn. Like,
No,
what?
but that shit was kind of violent. He said, "I just caught a body about a week ago."
But it was a party. This nigga just said that. You just said that. Listen to how you just said that. You just said like a party, nigga. You said that like a celebration. Like you just said that like
I just killed somebody.
like a week ago. Like
That shit's crazy.
yeah.
Dude.
So I think lyrically you're totally correct. It'll be some hard shit, of course. But I feel like the vibe. That's what Bobby Schmurder was known for. Is like the vibe of just like party, but yeah, I will shoot you in the face, nigga. Like,
Man.
so I'm excited.
Yeah, interesting times we're in, I must say.
Yeah, I know.
We got Yeezy.
What
A lot of Yeezy stuff going on.
Oh my god.
Well, he's apologized.
Who, to Kim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He did apologize to Kim.
he didn't apologize to Kim. Did you see them arguing in the car?
Man, that's sad.
I just think, I think it's fucked up that, first of all, like, damn.
Like that was staged? Is that what you're saying?
Do you think it was staged?
No.
You telling me Kim Kardashian, the billionaire, and Kanye
'Cause I'm like, yo-
Westonford don't have a car with tinted windows? You think these rich millionaires are just driving around in a tintless, see-through car
I'm not really
in
sure how
a
to answer
Wendy's parking lot? Get the fuck out of here. When these motherfuckers travel, you do not know who is in that fucking car.
That's not true.
let's
I'm
check
sure
the
there's
windows.
definitely paparazzi that's...
Those
wait
windows
outs-
were up, and
Dude, paparazzi are
look
crazy.
at any time you see them going into a car.
I used to work at the Ralph's in Calabasas,
Yeah.
and a paparazzi was going to pay my friend and I to tip them off whenever we saw celebrities.
And how much did you make tipping him off?
My homie made money, but
You wasn't trying
I
to?
wasn't about that.
You wasn't about that life?
But honestly, one time I was working and Justin Bieber came in on a fucking Segway.
How
and
much
literally
bread would you
he
fucking-
drove down through the aisles and like my manager chased him around and he fucking rode back out and he was just clowning and I was like, yo, that was a moment right there.
Was your manager chasing him to get him out the store because he's in there with a Segway, or because he's a fan of Justin Bieber?
Because he was on the Segway. I don't even know if she knew who he was.
Like, get that.
She was just like,
Okay.
hey, get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's Justin Bieber.
And I was just like, yo, what the fuck?
That's funny.
Yeah,
Get
he was
Justin
laughing
Bieber the
and
fuck
shit.
Out of here.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of Ralph's.
Get out of
doing
here.
that shit.
Get out of here.
I'm trying to get my
Justin.
bread.
Get out of here, Tyson.
Oh man. Did any
yes.
other music come out? I feel like not a lot of music's
Well,
out right now.
Kanye was supposed to release. We were still talking about Kanye. Kanye was supposed to drop music. This nigga lied. This nigga fucking liar.
That album art was a lie?
It was supposed to come out last week.
I like the album art.
But you gotta admit, we've never seen Kanye drop an album when he said he's gonna drop it.
That's what I'm saying. So then why
do you even have your hopes?
At this point, why are you even don't even tell me. It's
Kanye, bro. He's gonna do that shit.
Don't even tell me. It's weird.
Kanye.
It's weird that people. It's weird when people still play these games that the audience and the public have figured out. Like, why are you still doing it? Like, Kanye, if we're just chilling, and let's say you're just chilling on a fucking Friday afternoon or Friday morning, you wake up and you just open Twitter and Instagram and you just see Kanye dropped a new project. What are you gonna do?
Listen to it.
Exactly. This nigga don't need to say anything. This nigga literally doesn't need to say anything. I guarantee you.
It's not the Kardashian way, dude.
Yeah, because he's not a Kardashian.
He is now.
I guess. Well, is he? I don't know. He seems like he's trying to get out. So you guys believe? I don't believe it. I think it's for show. But you guys believe that that fight was legit in the car?
I mean, honestly, it looks like it's real. If it's not real, they probably had some real ass moments that look just like that.
I mean,
potentially. I'm not gonna
lie
about that.
That was a great angle that they got on.
Of course, dude. The angle was good. The face was good. It was memeable. It was the photo was hot. Go on Twitter now. You see it. It's highly memeable. So you're seeing that photo on repeat constantly. People memeing it. People using it for their own interpretations of what that is. Me and my girl telling me this, or me yelling at not listen. You know, like very meme. You're seeing it everywhere. I don't know. It just seems a little.
And Kanye's like, you can tell he's got his hand up. He's
That's
like,
what
listen
I mean.
to me.
The look how clear that photo is.
That shit is crystal clear.
Crystal clear, caught at the perfect moment.
I like this shirt he has on.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to.
That's the real.
It's
easy season. Watch that be the drop.
And you also, on top of that, I give Kanye's props. Apparently, he's really going through with this presidential race or election. Or trying to get... He is
going through with it.
He's definitely trying to get on the ballot in mad states.
I mean...
How many states has he gone for?
I don't know how many states he's actually gone for, but I just like listened to this thing that was talking about all the states that he's like actually completed. He will be on the ballot floor, and then states that he's still trying to get signatures for. I heard in one of the states, it might have been Texas, where they were questioning the authenticity of some of the signatures to get him on the ballot.
Yo, all I gotta say is when he makes his speech, I'm definitely about to watch that shit.
If he is literally...
I'm all ears.
I'm listening.
If he is on the debate stage
with
Donald Trump
and
Joe Biden, I am watching that.
End of the day podcast.
We're doing a live podcast. We're doing a live stream podcast.
In the audience, you guys are here now.
What if that's why he's doing it, to get people to pay attention at least?
You know what? I will agree with that. And I think, me personally, I feel like he would siphon off fans from Donald Trump, not Joe Biden. Me personally. I feel like the people who would already fuck with Joe Biden aren't dumb enough to vote for Kanye West. That's how I feel.
So
I feel you.
In 2020, you're telling me that you can be a rapper, be signed to Gap, and be our president.
Trump told Kanye this in the they were sitting in a room, and he's like, "Yo, you can have your own reality show," which Trump has. He has The Apprentice. He's like, "You can have your own reality show. You can have your own hotels, Trump Tower, or your own apartment complex, Trump Towers, whatever. I don't know what the fuck Trump Towers are. You can have all this and still be president, dude. Look at me. Look at me." And Kanye's like, "Oh shit. Like,
you can do anything you want in this world. This is your reality."
He's like, "Oh shit, you are fucking living proof." Because in the end of the day, the way the president works, the way voting for class president works is the nigga who gets the most votes wins. Like, yeah, there might be a bunch of like bureaucratical shit, but in the end of the day, Trump, the people wanted Trump and they got him in the office. Like, that was it. Look at how many things were in the way of Trump getting in the office. The Russian interference, every single thing that they brought up that was like you should not vote for him because this guy is not good. And this dude continued to just push through it. I think Kanye saw that and was like, there's nothing that will hurt me by doing this, at least doing it. What will hurt Kanye by doing this? Even if he doesn't win, like, this nigga can say, I ran for fucking president.
That's real.
Some people would be mad at him, but I think the good outweighs the bad on that one.
Yeah.
I think it really is going to depend on how he fucking, like, these next few months pan out. How he kind of runs his election and all that.
Yeah. I mean, how he runs his election, because if he's really, like, it looks like he's really doing it. So if he's really doing it and he starts to have to, because there are just certain things you can't avoid, like the thing that he just went to, the rally that he just had.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do rallies. You're going to have to do those things. So those are going to be things that we're going to see Kanye in the news doing more of. The first one was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that
was
shit
a
was
lot.
really fucking weird.
It was weird just because of how many emotions I feel like I saw in that one speech or gathering. Like the nigga was crying in it.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is that anyone that's about like sustainability, which I don't really see Trump caring about.
Yeah.
Like Kanye makes shoes that are out of kelp and shit.
Yeah, no. That's another big thing. Kanye's things he's running on just aren't crazy. They're very straightforward things. And
but I think it's so drastic though, because they don't promote that.
They
like,
don't.
Even with the coronavirus going around, wouldn't you promote eat healthy, like take your vitamins, like eat some vegetables, drink water, like be healthy?
Yeah.
You don't, but they're not going to promote that.
Right.
So it's the same thing. Like,
I don't know. It's just, at this point, 4 years ago, I remember my roommate was like, actually, at the time, he was fucking with Trump running for president because he thought it was funny. Like, he thought it was like a joke.
It was so far
It was
removed.
so far off. Like, it didn't seem like it was real. He was like actually watching it, enjoying it, watching on, because the way Trump would talk to the other Republicans and all the other the debates and shit like that, because it was very entertaining.
It was like a joke.
It was a joke. And to see where we are now, to see what Kanye's doing, I don't want to say it's scary, because in the end of the day, I'm not afraid of Kanye being in the White House. I'm afraid of Trump being in the White House. I'm not afraid of Kanye being in the White House, at least, because I still, deep down under all this other shit going on, I feel like he's still a solid dude. Hopefully.
I think he listens to the people more than Trump would.
Oh, 100%.
I definitely do not agree with what he said about Harriet Tubman.
I don't agree with what he said, but the sentiment, like, that's the thing. That's something that is I would say is a Kanyeism. Something that there are certain things you could tell Kanye thinks, but he just shouldn't say out loud because the ideas aren't developed.
Yeah, like, or at least you're not showing the developed ideas to the people.
100%.
You're just fucking blurting out this crazy ass statement.
It's a crazy take.
Yeah.
It's a crazy take. But you guys understand what he's saying, though, right? When he says
that people still don't own their own stuff.
Or essentially, Harriet Tubman took the slaves, didn't free the slaves. She just had them go work for other white people. Yeah, because slavery set us back so that when we were brought into quote unquote freedom, we weren't actually free. We were still a level of servants in a level of servitude, because we were working for these bare minimum salaries, these bare minimum wages, just because of where we come from. It wasn't like Rosa Parks brought us to equality. is what he's
but
saying.
it just sounds like it's downgrading or like downplaying like what she did.
It is downplaying it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't good. What Kanye was expecting was change overnight, and that just wasn't going to happen in America. It still hasn't happened to this day, and it's been how many years?
I think to just go at history like that though, and not really.
That's what I mean. It seems like it's unmatured thoughts when he says shit like that.
Yeah, it's just not very mature.
Yeah.
You're not thinking.
Because people can, if you break it down, you can understand what he's saying, but it's just like, bro, like
When you have like that sound bite.
People are gonna run because you see that's how it was given to everyone.
Yeah, it was just the sound
When
bite.
you watch the whole thing, he says a little. You hear the whole thing, but you it's gonna get that sound bite. Like,
And the audio was so trash for all the recordings of that.
in that vest, like, yeah, he just looked. I just hate the optics of everything. I wish Kanye was honestly.
It was poorly done.
Yo,
100%.
I guarantee you, if Kanye was running a campaign that was a cross between College Dropout and Barack Obama, like if you took College Dropout and Barack Obama and fused them together and have that be the campaign that Kanye was running,
I'm here for it.
that's exactly
Fully.
what I'm saying. Like, Kanye has the potential to actually, he possesses this ability because of how much the people fuck with him, how much cachet he has with people. But he's just, the optics of everything just got him out here looking crazy. They got him looking Black Trumpish.
Yeah.
They got him like a Black Trump. Like, nigga, we don't know who you are anymore.
That's facts.
I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just crazy. I hope Kanye gets his shit together because this Gap shit was looking wild. I don't know.
Yeah,
what that.
those zero. What is it? Year zero sketches.
Yeah. Oh. So it was the shit that caveman niggas was wearing. That's what it was. It was some.
That's why I
caveman.
look like that.
Year zero. It was the caveman clothing. That's what it is. Okay. If you don't know what we're talking about,
It looked like some cave painting.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did I say it looked like?
you said it looked like Gumby.
Oh yeah, there's a one piece on there that looks like Gumby straight up. If you look at it,
Straight up.
it's probably some overalls or
I
something.
definitely think his kids designed it. His daughter designed it. That shit. Like, drew those pictures.
You think?
Yeah, his daughter be like, he be getting his daughter involved in shit. Because I feel like Kanye's definitely the dad to like get his kids' hands on things so that they have like ownership in it. So get their voice on something, because when that song gets residuals, his kid gets some of those residuals. You know, he seems like that. So like, he seems like the dude that like, yeah, he's gonna design it, but he's gonna let his kids pick. That seems like that. When I seen it, I was like, did his kids draw that shit? Like, it looks like his daughter would have drew that shit. Like, it looks like his daughter would have drew like that's what it looks like, the trace of like the outline of like something. I don't know, but like,
Yeah, it looked like a very.
because we know how Kanye dresses. He dresses like, if you don't know how Kanye dresses, watch The Matrix, right? Watch the first Matrix. When Neo takes the pill and gets out of the Matrix, and he's not in the Matrix and he's in the real world, that's how Kanye fucking dresses. He dresses like Neo in the real world in the Matrix.
I mean, but like if you look at the sketches, you can kind of tell like it looks like some sweats, some jeans, some hoodies.
Pretty much that's all Kanye fucking wears.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you see him coming out of a building, whenever you see him getting into the fucking, what is the Lambo truck called? The fucking Osserit? I can't even remember the fucking name.
I don't know, but that shit's hard.
Yeah, that's just hard. He's always wearing sweats. He's always wearing fucking
Cozy, man.
Cozy.
That's that royal life.
This nigga stay in cozy gear, dog. That's why I fuck with it, because Gap makes pretty solid cozy gear. So I think this gear is gonna come out like a very high level of coziness.
I saw on Instagram a while back of Kanye wearing these hoodies that he's trying to push out that are just like supposed to be the ideal hoodie.
Like the best type of hoodie.
Yeah, like the fit of it and everything, and they have like different photos of him wearing different colors and everything. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, yo, this could be for Gap, because they look like Gap colors.
Yeah.
Like you got navy blue, red.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm interested if it's like essentials, some Kanye essentials from Gap, I'm copping that
I'm with it.
Yeah,
Once again, Gap makes very cozy clothes just before Kanye's anywhere around this situation. Now bring Kanye into it, you're gonna get very cozy clothes.
I wasn't really a Gap shopper though. I'll keep it real.
Gap is very popular on the East Coast. Like Gap hoodies, like the classic like Gap with the Chanel like patch lettering. Those
yeah.
like standard ones, the pullovers. Those go hard in the paint. Those were like classic. There are homies who just have different colorways and collect colorways.
But like the heavy embroidery, like the.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, the different fabric sewn in.
Gap was big when I was like a tween. Like that was super huge.
I had a Gap sweater that was one of my favorite when I was in the third grade.
Yeah, they make really cozy clothing and it's affordable. So I just wonder what.
He's gonna revamp it. It's gonna be perfect.
But this is the thing. This nigga that we're talking about is running for president, dog.
Making clothes with the Gap.
This nigga, yo.
That's very American.
If he's making clothes and giving us the music that we listen to, and he's our president, yo.
He's really. That's why I tip my hat off to him because of all this madness. He's literally definitely pushing the envelope. He's pushing the narrative. You can
do anything.
Yo, they say in America you can do anything. So
he's fighting the fight. 100%.
There you go. I can't be mad at anything
Someone's
he's
gotta
doing.
do it.
I can't be mad at anything he's doing because literally.
10 years from now, everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, Kanye." Everyone hated him, but
4 years ago, Trump proved it. 4 years ago, Trump proved, yo, you can do anything you want to do. This nigga is a loser, dog.
Yo,
Trump's a fucking loser, bro. This nigga is a loser and is president of the United States, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking loser. And like it is what it is. So like it's proof. Like Kanye's proof. Like he's
proof in the pudding.
Yeah, so what else is going on? We were about to talk about music, weren't we? Those new J. Cole songs were pretty fire that dropped last Friday.
Yeah, I'm liking the new J. Cole. I like the
nice little 2-pack.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Lupe Fiasco?
The new Lupe Fiasco project is good. It's like
I haven't listened to the full thing yet.
You like listening to the full thing. It's one of those projects that I like. You can't put it on the background because Lupe knows how to pick good beats. So like you can play it as some background shit and still enjoy it, but it is a listener.
Yeah, he's
as
very
usual.
lyrical miracle.
Lyrical miracle, spiritual, but still you can understand it, get the concepts.
I'm gonna check it out. 100%.
Cool. The Kanye album didn't drop.
Yo, we gotta talk about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Man,
what's good?
I don't know.
You want to put money on it?
I don't bet on shit like this, but I just feel like it's not gonna go the way everyone thinks it is. Not to say that
it's gonna last the full 8 rounds.
I think that might happen. I think that's a big, very big maybe. Yes, is that it's gonna go the full 8 rounds. I feel like it's gonna go the full 8 rounds.
You think it's gonna not be by knockout?
Because I don't know what it is about these Mike Tyson clips that I'm watching of him. Have you watched any of these clips?
Yes, I'm afraid.
I've watched these clips, but there's just something about them that seems. I mean,
it's just hard to trust shit in 2020.
You do film. You know these shits can just get doctored in minor ways, whether.
Like increase the sound or something.
Let's just make it sound mad. Let's just get that angle. Like let's use the wide angle. Like let's get the whole space, or let's use a tight frame, or like let's just speed it up like 0.2. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I'm not saying. But when I watch, I know Mike's age. I know how intense he is and all that. I know he's probably in great shape. But
he's in great shape.
He's in great shape.
That nigga's fucking ready to.
He is a tank.
Honestly,
I think it's the thing that's just missing is that I'm watching clip. Like I can watch.
We're talking about Mike Tyson though.
I feel like anyone can.
Mindset of Mike Tyson is different.
I feel like not. All right, so now I'm not gonna say anyone, but I feel like a lot of people could edit a clip. Not a lot of people. a lot of fighters could edit a clip to make them look better than they actually are. Because like this could be, yes, he could have a certain level of intensity, but he could also be trying to psych out Roy Jones Jr.
Dog, I mean, yes.
At least a level of it. At least a level of it. At least a level of it.
Doesn't everybody kind of do that sometimes?
Well, this is the thing with fighting Mike Tyson is that he has the ability to not only do it, but make the whole world is coming at Roy. I watched an interview with Roy Jones Jr. The nigga who was interviewing him, pretty much every question was a different way of him asking him, nigga, are you not scared? This nigga's about to... every question was, nigga, do you realize? Because Roy Jones Jr. is talking to him like this is an interview like this is an exhibition fight. And he's like, yes, I understand that, but like, you realize Mike Tyson only has like one gear. He doesn't have like exhibition, like tap, move, tap type gear.
We're not here to have fun. We're here to murder you.
This nigga will kill you. Like, that's pretty much what the whole dude. And Roy Jones Jr. was answering the questions, like very politically, very, we're gonna make good fight or whatever. But like, I don't know. From the video footage, and that's the thing. Like Roy Jones Jr.
He's nice too.
He's nice, and he fought in 2018. That was his last fight. He's
been out of it for a minute.
Mike Tyson's was 2008, I think. Maybe later than that. It was maybe later than that. It was mad. It was a while ago. Mike Tyson's last fight. So Roy Jones Jr. fought in 2 years ago, 2018.
I feel like Mike Tyson just has like major PTSD though, and he'll just snap right back.
That's what I feel like. That's what I don't know. I'm just wondering.
It's like muscle memory.
Did you see the video of him talking about it himself? He was literally like shaking. He was like, he's like, I know the person I can be. And, like that, just seeing him talk about his level of aggression.
I can just see a guy. I can just see.
Like he knows he turns into like an actual like werewolf, like vampire. He's just like.
I can just see a guy like that just getting one clip on the chin and just getting knocked out.
I don't.
Tyson, you're tripping.
I feel like his neck, his jaw, he's very strong.
Ripping, dog.
He hasn't been hit in 10 plus years.
Have you seen Taken?
Yeah, with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he's old, bro. You see him putting in work. Equalizer. You see.
Yeah, Denzel. But these niggas ain't really fighting anyone. These niggas ain't really getting hit, and these niggas is fighting with no headgear.
Yeah, that's what's really unsettling, actually.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I still, if I was to put money on someone right now, I'm still putting my money on Mike Tyson.
I was talking to my pops, and he said, I was like, Dad, what do you think of the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.? And he's like, oh, Mike Tyson must be broke.
Mike Tyson
to come out and do some shit like
Mike
that.
Tyson's making bread. It's just that the dude who
I mean, why would you come out of retirement?
Well, because the dude who offered him money, the dude who wanted to fight offered him major money.
Okay.
And Mike Tyson's in a better space, I guess, mentally, and he's wanted to actually fight. He's actually wanted to fight. Because he's in a better space mentally.
Dog, that's what I'm saying, bro. I really don't. I mean, I am going to pay whatever money I need to pay to watch this fight. I do think Roy Jones should be scared a little bit. Because Mike Tyson is fucking scary.
Yeah, I need to see some more. Like I need to see some more footage, Roy Jones. You need to upload some footage so I can see how you looking in black and white.
I mean, we could watch some old fights and peep them, but you watch a Tyson fight and you could see the
see, that's the thing. The Tyson fights, people watch those and you're like, okay, those are old as fuck. Like the footage, the new footage of old Mike Tyson, like current Mike Tyson, of him sparring and shit right now. You watched any of that footage?
Yes.
Yeah, that footage is the shit I'm like, damn. Well, this nigga is about to eat this nigga? Like, is he about to kill this nigga in a ring?
Who, Tyson?
Yeah, is he about to kill fucking
Roy Jones?
Roy Jones, yeah.
Man.
I don't know, I wonder. It'll be interesting.
I hope he doesn't kill him, but shit.
It'll be interesting. It'll be definitely interesting.
I'm ready.
And Nate Robinson and Jake Paul are the undercard. Is that real?
I don't know if that's real, but all I know is Jake Paul can actually fight, so I don't...
I'm wondering how Nate Robinson is, because I know Jake Paul can fight. He fought that other YouTuber KSI.
Yeah, him and his brother are pretty nice.
Yeah, but I wonder how Nate Robinson is, because Nate Robinson, even though he's a basketball player, he seems like probably like a very athletic dude. So
it's kind of random though.
It is very random. Like, what the fuck is
these niggas are really bored during quarantine? They were playing Xbox and they're like, "Yo, fuck Call of Duty. You want to take this to the ring?"
I mean, you talking about the fucking Mike Tyson needed money. Maybe Nate Robinson needed some money.
Man, seems like it going up against Jake Paul. Do you still get money if you get your ass beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still get bread.
Yeah, you just don't get as much, I think.
Word.
I think you get less money. Government's trying to send us another $1,200.
When?
Soon. If you got it in the first round, you should get it in the second round. They're just trying to figure out the other shit too, the additional like unemployment, because you know how they were giving the extra like 600. They're trying to Republicans are trying to get that shit all the way the fuck out of here. So that's what's holding up.
Damn, man.
Because the 1,200 they're already cool with that. Everyone's already cool with the additional 1,200. It's just the.
I'm sure everyone's cool with
I just don't know what they think is going to happen to people that don't have money.
What do you mean?
That are paying their bills and are just like paying their rent with the amount of money that they've been getting from unemployment with the 600.
Well, because the 600 is the Republicans feel like the 600 is fucking up people in ways because it's more money than what they were getting when they were at work. So people are not going into work.
But I'm just like, what percentage of people does that actually include? Because that doesn't include me, and I get unemployment, and like now I get literally nothing.
Because you were making more actually being at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I guess it's definitely case by case, and that's the issue, is that unemployment is a broad stroke of, money when it's a broad stroke of help when it needs to be more focused. I think it would help to be more focused. But it's hard to, because there's just so many people out there right now who need it.
And they're also buying like $1 billion aircraft.
For what?
Just to have it.
Oh, okay.
And that could
on retainer.
Our government. That's part of the bill. That's what they're going to use it to buy.
You need to buy a UFO.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Blast the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I'm trying to go to a different planet. That'd be hard. One day.
Anything else?
Happy motherfucking birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everyone in this world. It's another year around this galaxy or rock, or what did they say? I don't know what they say.
A year around the sun.
Yeah, around the sun.
Like one little circle.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
One rotation.
But isn't the Earth flat? So I don't know if that's.
Whoa. Are you a flat earther?
I don't know. Am I? Is it? Is the Earth flat?
I don't think the Earth is flat.
I need to go to space first before to see it for myself.
Oh man.
I just want to take a peek.
Yo,
anything is possible.
Exactly.
Hey, there you go.
They don't let you in Antarctica, so.
See? Because
it's the portal.
Okay, you guys need to watch.
Because there's none there.
What's it called again? Ragnarok.
Oh, Ragnarok.
That shit hard. Watch Ragnarok. Support black business. You know what I'm saying?
T-Will exclusive.
And you know what I'm saying? Wear your fucking mask.
Yeah, wear your mask at the end of the day. Put your fucking mask on. Stop being a bitch.
Facts.
Stop complaining.
Yeah, just wear that
It's
shit.
hot. It's hot outside. We're all hot. We're all wearing masks. Stop trying to spread COVID.
Factual.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. All that shit.
Yeah. Wipe your ass. Wash your hands.
Gang, gang. Hey, it's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Hey, switched it up. And it's your boy T.
Hey.
T-Will exclusive.
End of the day podcast.
Watch you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.